Here they come! This is the seat of the pilot. 哇，很挤耶，on top of speed 里面啊。哇 ，this is huge man！
它里面这样的。
之後翻講 Xbox 嚟 play game 啊！
上飞机啊，你带 boarding pass 了吗 ？Hello， 欢迎来到红宇说，你好，我是阿红。先捡手机先。欢迎来到新加坡航空展2026 Singapore Air Show 2026，我很 excited 嘞，因为 for the number of years that 我听过 Singapore Air Show， 我从来没有自己来过。And today is very special， 因为我们今天还可以参观那些 RSAF， 就是我们空军的一些战备设备。Today we get to go into many of the aircraft， 说希望可以通过这个视频给大家看一下他们里面是什么。
对。然
后等一下我们还可以跟他们一些军人聊一下这些飞机到底是用来做什么的。
说他们会飞嘛？我们可以坐着飞嘛？
我们不可以 ，but we can watch an area display, which is actually going to happen already. 你听到 announcer 了 right? So let's go. Yeah. So remember like, share, subscribe to Hong is Board. Let's go and take a look at the area display. Hello， 差不多了哦。OK。那白了讲差不多了。I think another like 4 minutes 就可以了。
Sure。这边就看得到海啊。
Yes. And then 今天是他们的 Family Day， 所以你看到很多 RSAF 的人，还有他们的 family。等一下我要讲那3个字，每次 NDP 会讲的。Here they come。
哇，靠近哎
！Oh
my god！ 撕心裂肺的感觉。
我醒了。哇，超快！
哇，很快哎！这个很快。
哇！
它可以这样的咩？
可以。They are crazily agile one。
Oh my god！
哇！新年快乐！
有一个人，整天飞得靠近。他们很喜欢很靠近哦。
That's part of the training that 他们做，他们 plan 的一些 stunt 来的啦。因为这2个 aircraft 通常不会交错在一起的嘛，他们 fly 的高度是不一样的。哇，很奇怪耶，这本身哇，
可以这样的咩？
哇 ，I don't know man。
有，哇，你看那只鸟很 brave 哎 ，all these things 哎，它敢在这里这样慢慢飞，可能它是老教，它看过很多年了。
对。Do you think this is my first air show？
叫它 land 这里，land 这里。
哇，很 crazy 耶，这个。
哇 ，straight down 哎，我有点担心啊。哇，这个是谁放的？
哇。
Who was that? Did someone go up? 真的是他放的嘞。
对。
straight up 哎。
他放的对。帅。
那跑得飞他的，我是有一点的。
酷哦。那个战斗机还有那个 helicopter 之类的 movement。Then actually 我看那个 RSAF 哦，它有一点 like behind the scenes preparing for 这个 air show 的 video。这些 military men and women 通常很严肃嘛，可能是比较讲 defense plan better plan 的。Then but in the meeting 他们会讲，我这样飞很像不够高不够好看这样嘞。So they discuss the aesthetics of it. So I think it's quite endearing also 啦。Then 我们每次讲到空军，大家都会想到战斗机嘛。而且今天我们可以去看很多不同的 display， 包括有无人机。还有一个是可以那种 air to air refueling 的，在那个天空帮人家加油的。
说是天空加油站。
你带 boarding pass 了吗？
没有。
上飞机啊，你没有 boarding pass？This is very cool， you know， 它叫 multi-role transport tanker， 所以它有很多 function， 其中一个 function 哦，就是它是空中的加油站。
哇，它就是那个加油站的。再做到一次很好看呢。
它就是空中的加油站。It looks like commercial aircraft, right？ 来每次我们大出国，它其实是一个 variant 来的嘞。我听说它这个机型真的是有来做 commercial aircraft 的。That's why it looks so familiar。然后我最喜欢的是它的颜色 ，actually， 这个颜色很酷这个 grey color 很 matte looking。But let's see inside 是怎样，我觉得里面一定不一样的。
It's so cool. It's the stairs. 这个车是那个 stairs 来的。坐飞机哦。
Hi man, welcome on board. Can I see your boarding pass as well as your passport, please?
Yes, here.
Oh, business class. Then you have no place here because this is a military aircraft.
Shut up.
So this is what aircraft looks like without 它的 seats.
This is a Japanese style.
怎么坐地板
的榻榻米。
I think 它是很多是来那种 medical 的。But before 我们 second guess 我觉得我们应该找一个人来告诉我们。
有人啊？
有，我找到白乐了。
你拉一个人出来，拉白了，
从后面拉白乐出来。 Hi, Gerald, is it?
Yes, yes.
Hey, Qing Hong, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey bro, this is a very unique aircraft because I think it kind of look like the commercial aircraft that we have, right? Is it similar?
It is similar, but in many ways it's also very different. If you can see the middle portion, and we are carrying some patients right now, mock patients.
Okay.
This is the aeromedical configuration. We will
Oh.
put this configuration if we are doing medical missions.
Okay, so it's multi-row transport tanker.
Multi-row. If we need more seats, we can always remove the modules and then add more seats.
And then there's another very cool part about it, right? Which is the air-to-air refueling.
Oh, yes, yes.
So how close do you have to fly in order to do the 空中加油?
Higher planes will fly close to about 20 feet towards the left of the wing.
20 feet.
Yeah, probably 20 to 50 feet.
哇，很靠近哎。
Yeah, lor, yeah, lor.
Then how does it attach?
So they'll flow towards the back about 50 feet, and then when the RO gives them the clearance, they'll go closer in, probably all the way to the boom.
Then 我很好奇嘞，每次我们在那个自己在油泵打油要多久的时间呢？3-4分钟啊，maybe. So how long does it take to refuel a F-16?
Because the boom is about 7,000 pounds a minute. If they need about 5,000 pounds, it's less than a minute.
哇，这个是 quick charging 哎。
Yeah, lor.
Quick refueling.
它根本这样飞过这样哎。
Yeah, very cool 哦。So what's the coolest feature you find about this aircraft?
The coolest feature is the coffee machine.
You are too honest, ah.
哦，搞 coffee machine 啊？
Yes.
哎，没有讲来哪里？Thank you, Gerald.
Thank you.
Thank you, man, bro. 这边的座位有一点低啊。对哦，所以你如果有 normal seat，它应该会是在这个 position。
对
所以它的 window 也不一样的，Hi 哦。We cannot be sitting like that 哇，we must be sitting like somewhere here 的嘛。
你看哦，有 normal 椅子哎。
哎，对哦。
对哦，后面有椅子，你不要坐。
不要坐。我们今天还碰到那个 Air Force engineer 哎。Sorry, what's your name, bro? Sherwin, nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you.
For the internal, then when you all turn over, because I think got different configuration, right? Since there's different track.
Correct.
How long does it take for you to get ready for the next mission if it requires a different configuration?
So usually this kind of configuration will be informed 24 hours in advance at least, and will take about 8 hours to reconfigure everything. So we will have to one by one remove all the chairs, partition, and then we'll put in all the medevac configuration that you can see here.
Oh, so it's like a quick lock kind of system, is
Correct.
it? So how do you move this?
So from these chairs here, actually there are actually 4 securing points. 1, 2, and behind there's 2 more along the same rails. Loosen it, and we can slide along these wheels over here. Remove, you'll just slide out, and you'll just carry out of the door. So these wheels are actually universal in most of the aviation aircraft.
Also, even for commercial aircraft, actually they use a lot of these settings.
Correct.
Oh, so actually 随时可以给你 business class 的啦 technically. Okay, this is a air-to-air refueling aircraft also, right? Can
Correct.
be, right? How many fighter jets can they technically refuel based on the capacity? Theoretically, like if you have to end up with 0 in your own...
Theoretically, we can't end on 0, so we need to come back and everything. So far for all my deployment, each aircraft will tank up to 6 aircraft each time.
Okay, 6 fighter jets
6
lah.
fighter jets.
Wow.
Every time we bring, let's say, our fighters to overseas exercise, to Thailand, we will refuel the aircraft like multiple times. So we'll bring 6 aircraft, we'll tank multiple times to extend their endurance all the way to Thailand to do the exercise.
So when you go overseas for exercise, this plane will just fly there.
In case we also have the same exercise, we will also fly there. Case where we just the fighter need to go there, but we are not going there for anything, then we will have a flight where we will go there, tank, halfway point, we will fly back to Singapore.
Oh, so you go as the petrol kiosk.
Correct.
Until
Yeah.
they have enough, then you come back. Ah.
Correct, we are basically a mobile petrol kiosk in the air.
Cool. They got sell like coffee.
有刚才那个 pilot 讲 the coolest feature is the coffee machine.
Correct.
哎
That one is for what? Infection or what?
See here is for isolation. So let's say patient carry infectious disease, so you need to isolate the patient. So this is one of the isolation chamber they will be in.
哇，这个很酷哎。
你放手进去，
可以放咩？
可以，你去摸那个人的脸。
So your hand can go in, yeah.
软软的哎，那脸。OK 啦，你很快就会好了，不要担心。
Bobby，
I think 还可以 check on 那个 patient。你看这个，哎，you look at this. There's even glove.
是你的手嘛？
对，把我放错了，我的 finger 丢它。
哎呦，so stupid。
Can push in. This is for checking on the patient, right?
Correct.
哦，so that they can feel the whatever ribs 啊，whatever that they can。那你看这样，这边 reserve 了，这边。
So weird 哦，to be here and not fly。
等一下我要看厕所，厕所一样吗？
厕所一样，把我们锁住。
哇，you really feel so much like a normal commercial aircraft.
Yes, correct. So the base is actually commercial.
来，你先下去吧，我要讲2句废话。
两句废话。OK，来，怎么废
Thank you
话
for flying with RSAF. We look forward to have you next time. Get out.
Get out 自己 say 哦。At least you just say
Get out to say 哦。
哦，哎，跑戏的嘞。
Bounce. I think the Chinook is pretty cool, you know.
它可以开屁股的哎。
啊，我觉得它最特别的部分是，你看它的那个 rotor 哦，剩下通常都是一个在上面，一个后面是 like vertical 的嘛。
Oh yeah
它是两个都是直的，that's the very
对对对
signature
对
Chinook look 了。
然后它旁边有一个 submarine 这样，它的 window，
呀，
它的 base 很 flat。
它很重。看呀。Thank you very much。现在做 Air Force 不容易，也要会拍照。
它里面这样的啊。
This is huge, man.
Quite spacious.
How many seats?
So currently it's 16. Yeah, and we have an option to fit a center row also. Center can put another 18.
Hey, is this the kind of helicopter where people can jump from the back? Parachute also.
Parachute,
哎
yes.
那个 Mission Impossible style 的那种。
这么大个，哇，哎，它的那个椅子也是很酷哦，坐一下感觉一下。
哎，他们的 chair 哦，讲真的都蛮像 camping chair 的那个 material。这个东西也是那个 hoist 的 I think。哎，
哇，现在我们很 pro 了嘞。
是，车我不太懂，直升机我蛮会的。
You can try the seatbelt buckles also and see how it works.
有
Is it just
buckle
like this or?
Okay, so you see the buckle in front?
Yeah.
Then you can put the buckle. So when I choose the seat, this is how the buckle, a bit like S.
呀咯，
Maybe you can try something different like the seat in front. That
Okay.
one slightly a little different if I can trouble you this.
Sure.
The one is what boss one 啊
Boss of the cabin, yeah.
，really 啊，的老大啦。
But seriously, why is there a seat that's like that? Is it someone who jaga the?
The equi specialist who jagas the cabin.
Oh.
Yeah, so actually we can configure the seats in the center console facing
Yeah.
the starboard side.
I
so
see.
we have 3 rows. And then this is a harness. Then you can put into the 2 holes.
Then how do you fasten?
Okay, so we hold these 2 thick portions.
Okay.
And then we tighten.
Okay.
We pull down.
This is like taken out just for the view lah. So it's a window you take out just for the show only lah.
No, because it's hot lah.
So this is open also when you fly ah.
Yeah, actually we leave it open.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
我要上这个哎，
哪一个？
这个
呀 Mase， 这个泵是 F16还是 F15？哦，F15，这边有 display。Look at the missiles at the side, man. Wow，
现在要去哪里啊
我们要找战斗机师。
？Hello，
哎，耶！我们找到 F16 pilot 了嘞！而且他今天穿的 color 跟大家都不一样。Why is it black color 啊？
Well, it's black because we are trying to distinguish ourselves from our normal flyers to give us a sense of pride in the team for the aerial display pilots.
Oh wait, so you flew earlier or
I'll be
late?
flying later in the afternoon.
哎，等一下要上去了哎。
What are you doing? The pew pew pew.
Yeah, so we'll be doing some aerobatics combined with the Apaches.
Can you eat before that?
Oh yes, definitely. We have to eat before that so that we don't feel faint when we are flying as well.
Even with the turning.
Yes, we normally eat about 1.5 hours before our flight so that we have the energy to perform to the best of our abilities also.
哎，你看这个，我刚才在看，为什么这样多个这个 boom 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 呢？
Yeah. Are they all missiles?
No, so these 2 are missiles and this is a bomb. And then over here, the big grey one is the fuel tank to allow for us to travel further.
Oh, I never would have guessed that this is the fuel tank.
Yeah,
这个
yeah.
grey color 的。But there was another question I want to ask because we down here we hear it's like wow, we almost have to cover our ears because it's screaming away. Do you hear anything when you're up there?
No, we don't. All we hear is transmissions from between us as well as other pilots and the air traffic controllers.
Is it because you're flying faster than the sound that you're creating, or is it because you're wearing mufflers or something like that?
We do have earplugs when we are flying, and it's also quite nicely conducive inside the cockpit to be away from the sound. Yeah.
Then when you drive on normal road, does it feel very slow or not? Because you are used to high speed, right?
Well, the perception of speed is a bit different because when we're in the air, we don't have the ground rush
Oh, that's true.
of the trees or the surroundings,
Oh yeah.
and we always adhere to speed limits.
On top of speed limit
No, limited by the aircraft limits.
Then we're also asking like 我们在新加坡我们开车哦，normally 10年就要 scrap 了嘛 COE 啦。Then how long can a fighter jet last in operation?
As long as how good you take care of the aircraft, and we are excellent at that.
But can 增 one like if let's say certain part wear out a bit faster, then they can just replace, give it some upgrades in the I don't know.
Yes, so like our new F16 variant is the F16 MLU, the mid-life upgraded jet. So we replace some of the avionics in the aircraft and it allows for us to employ new weapons and have different displays available for the pilots to have more situational awareness and to also fit into the new realm of war fighting.
So amongst like all the different fighter jets, is the F16 considered like the creme de la creme?
I'm an F16 pilot, so I'll be biased to say, and I believe that it is the best fighter jet out there. However, of course, we always are very deliberate in assessing our needs for the nation. in terms of our defense requirements, and therefore we always buy very deliberately what is needed for our country.
I want to try my luck. Someone told me that they never reveal why they are called a call sign. So I want to ask you, why are you called Evo?
Oh well, I used to drive a Mitsubishi Evo.
哦，这样简单哦。OK， 哇，
骗你啦，骗你的啦，你还哦。
How is the call sign developed? Basically, I'm very curious.
Well, it's a function of what heroic acts you've done in the squadron, or something silly that you've done, and then it sticks with you as a nickname.
哎，我们要上去看一下吗？
要
Let's take a look 啊。
要
Can you just show us?
Show us your office.
Yeah, show us your office. Thank you.
Let's go.
Yeah，参观 office 了，Let's go.
Good to go, right?
So how do you board into the fighter jet?
Put your right leg into there first, and then you hold here as well. Yep, and then you step on the seat. Yep. Yeah, put your leg.
So there's really a certain size limit to this area also lah.
Oh yes, there is. Yeah, you can't be too tall or too big as well.
That's true also 啊，真的很酷哎，这个感觉。And the seat is non-adjustable 啦。
Oh, it's adjustable. You can move it up and down.
And then you still have to put on your like G suit and all that to.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Eh, actually 蛮紧的。Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Can I climb up this?
Yeah.
That side, right?
Careful.
No problem. I know it's really expensive. Thank you, thank you.
哇，
哇，很大嘞。
第一次那么 up close 看这个 helicopter。
我在美国坐过一次 helicopter，this is way bigger。
I never knew that 它旁边是这样哎，这个 windmill thing 啊。
但我永远记得，我买过一个 RC helicopter，within 4 hours it was shattered。helicopter 哦，我记得是很难飞的嘞，因为它跟那个 drone 不一样，drone 是 like 有点 self balancing 这样，but I think helicopter 很不一样。
So maybe it's hard to pilot also.
I would believe so 嘞。哎，有人要 show 我他的 helicopter。来看一下，哎，this is 刚毅 by the way。
Hello.
You are the engineer of the helicopter.
Yes.
哇，Miss 他一定懂，真的是 inside out of 那个 helicopter。我们可以进去看一下吗？哇，哎，代表我可以坐这边呐。This is the seat of the pilot.
Yes.
哦，OK。哇，哎，很挤耶。You can fit in also 啊？You are so big.
I can.
You can 啊？哇。
你要换别的架了。
Also, let's take a look at inside lah. Down here, there's only 2 portions that the people can go in, right, on the operation, which is the front cockpit, and then this the area is called what 啊
This the cabin doors.
Cabin doors. 哎，它跟那个airplane 的是一样的哦。
是一样的。
哎，那个是那个吊吊吗？那个吊住他们，等他们要跳的时候才按掉。
So this is the hoist. We have a dual hoist system where the ACS can use it to hook onto themselves for winching operations.
Winching, which means you are lifting something, right?
There will be, so you will lift the aircrew specialist off the aircraft. Maybe you want to do a search and rescue mission to evac maybe the casualty of the boat lah.
So this is considered a what, medium?
Medium lift helicopter.
What's the heaviest thing you all ever lifted with this helicopter?
So this helicopter can carry up to 4,750 kg worth of load, such as vehicles and equipment.
Wow, so 4,000 plus kg is like 4 cars eh. Actually unbelievable 因为它的 size, I mean it's not small, but it doesn't look that huge, right?
I want go 哎。
Yeah, 代表 it's quite powerful lah in that sense.
哇，它这个哦比我想象中长噻。
Yeah.
What is this called 啊 ？Propeller.
This is the rotor blade.
So what's the clearance needed if like 我买一辆这个？
So on top of this rotor blade clearance, you need about 25 feet surrounding the helicopter itself, roughly the size of a basketball court.
哦
20 or 50
等我发达。
对
所以以后我们飞黄腾达的时候，记得 build 一个 basketball court。
留一个位置给 basketball court， 每个人以为是 basketball court， but 只有有钱的人知道是给 helicopter。
Oh, then is there any pandang?
Okay, as much as we don't believe in superstition, but with CNY coming out, we always joke about pineapple because it symbolizes what? With what means there's an increase in maintenance work. So as much as we love maintaining the helicopters, we wish to have a smooth operation and rather than have defects coming up here and there.
So you don't want what in the maintenance business, right? Actually, yeah, that's the idea.
什么意思啊？
For example, hospital operations 你也是不要换的吗？换就是很多病人吗？
哦，
有些东西是少是好的。
哦，
我待机就是我待机。
Okay, I get it, I get it.
Yeah,
啊
So your new house you don't roll. Fun question time 了。我们看到很多like 不同的 helicopter, right? Like there's Chinook, there's Apache and all that. So I think they have like different type of function and like personality. So if you think like 这个 medium lift 哦，你觉得它的 personality 是什么？
It will be calm, dependent, and powerful. Much like its nickname, Carol Cal, it doesn't seek much attention, but it delivers the confidence when it's required lah. I think the most unique thing about H225M is that we have a red and white livery, so it symbolizes like an ambulance. When it is being deployed out,
you know that rescue mission is required. You know, when you hear the sound of the helicopters, it is sort of like an assurance to the people on the ground that you know that the help is coming.
The pop 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 啊。
Yes.
这对哦
他听得懂哎，pop pop 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 pop。
听得懂啦，steady 的。然后对了，imagine 来你在哪里需要 help，但你听到嘟嘟嘟嘟，it's like 机会来了。
Yours is better. How do you do that?
嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。OK。
对
like machine gun.
对 was better.
谢谢刚毅 ，Thank you。
Thank you.
All right，有空带我出去玩一下。我都卖的久一点可以，去哪里都可以。Let's look for something without Q。那个没有 Q， 那个没有 Q。
走，快点去，没有 Q。
没有 Q 的。Bro，this one can go up 啊？
有，我问你的咯，5 minutes。
哦，5 minutes 啊 ，OK，5 minutes，研究一下。
这个是他的全部arm 这样摆出来的。
哇，
这样吓人啊
！Show hand 呢这个。
Hers in Q. Lovely.
啊巴基啊巴基啊巴基啊巴基啊，要来啊
Go ahead.
！Sorry bro，you cross the story，sorry。哇，那个 red line。哎，他们要走了是吧？
哦，是咩？
要 flying off 呀？Yeah. Thanks. Oh bro，you show me around 啊？Awesome。
因为他要走，很好笑哎你。
哇 ，Bro，are you the pilot？
Yes.
哎，庆宏，nice to meet you。
Nice to meet you.
哇
Two hander, right hand, left hand. Your left leg can be on the seat.
，So over here。
Yeah, can. No worries. Can stand on the seat, it's fine.
哇，秀哎
How's your view?
！Actually 哦，这个 view 哦，这样怎样看啊
Can see.
？Can see 咩
The seat can adjust one.
？Can 大串哦，医生，Can 大串。
哎，前面也可以坐的啊，可以 right？
Can. But it's very cramped. We don't open up for the air show to let people sit in.
But normally need to be 2 person 啊。
Yes. Oh. It's compulsory to have 2 person.
So the front person do what versus the back person?
It's also the pilot, so that the front seat guys are more focused on targeting work for gunnery and stuff. Right, see our front got one Xbox there. See, like for this screen there, then like play game like that.
Ah, okay. And then the 2 controller 啦。If one pilot is not around or down or need to do something else， 另外可以 take over 的啦
可以。
这个哦，比那个 F16 的宽一点，我觉得 F16 的比较来 bucket seat 比较坐进去。
像你家这个咯。
可以，我比较喜欢这个。
太窄啊，不可以。
Happy to join you, bro. Can I ask, what's the main difference between flying heli and jet? Is it like totally different set of
I would
skills?
say totally different. Very different. For us, I think we evolve everything, like our hands, legs, everything. Just pedals are all very sensitive. For helicopters, we need to control the anti-top. Like when you pull the connective, the aircraft will actually spin because of the rotational force.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to use the pedals to balance the aircraft.
The pedals control the back.
The pedals control the pitch of the tail rotor.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
pitch of the tail rotor change, the airflow change, and then more air decide whether it can shift left or shift right. Rotation lah.
Different ball game.
Helicopter 真的很不错。Yeah, because I bought a remote control
哎
helicopter
呦，你怎么这个
and crash it within the.
一直跟人家讲这个？
Can I check with you? The RC one is the same principles apply, is it?
Same principles apply. Yeah.
所以我不适合。
精神了。
Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. 阿巴基。你看，每次我们讲战斗机，没有人讲到无人机。这个是 UAV Unmanned Aerial Vehicle 来的
这个
啊！
哇，好像 alien 呢。
哇，它的 size 很 interesting 哦，就是不是很大，也不是很小这样。
不大呗。As a drone is freaking big 哎。
哇，damn cool
它的名字有一点熟啊。
啊！对，这个是最新的 Hermes。
它真的叫 Hermes 啊？
真的 Hermes 900 900系列的
走啊 ，Let's go in。哦，special。
VIP。Thank you.
Thank you. New friend.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Pilot， 我的第一个 pilot friend 哎。
哦，真的假的？
Sorry, what's your name?
汉佳莹
Jiang is a pilot of this very special vehicle. What's the name of this actually?
，This is a Hermes 900 UAV.
哇，所以他的 daily job 就是 interact with Hermes 哎，很 lucky 耶。So the Hermes 900 is a unmanned aerial vehicle, right? How hard exactly is it to fly something like that?
So as a UAV pilot, we monitor the aircraft through looking at the aircraft parameters through multiple screens. Even though it's an autonomous system and it kind of flies on its own, we have to stay ahead of the aircraft and be very conversant with how the system reacts so that it can fly exactly as how we want it to perform and it flies safely.
Okay, then in that case, right, versus piloting on board lah, what's the main difference you would say?
I think the biggest delta is that we do not feel the physical forces acting on the aircraft. So let's say in the turbulence, we wouldn't know. So we have to rely on the constant scanning of parameters, the altitudes and the speed, so we can arrest the situation timely and react accordingly.
So is it like playing video game, like simulation game?
In a way, yes. So we have a lot of functions a click of a mouse away, but this also gives us the benefit of our simulators, which provide us very high fidelity training so we can stress test our pilots. And because we are in the business of persistent surveillance, we can never let our guard down, so it's like playing hide and seek from the UAV, but we always see it first.
Then do you need perfect eyesight to fly this?
No, we don't have perfect eyesight.
Oh, I got chance.
Yeah. So the requirement is less than 800 for myopia and less than 300 for astigmatism.
Wow, you're very
Yeah.
sure about this. When you
Yes.
apply, you look at the requirement. 我可以，我再来。
700.
Okay, my understanding of UAV is mostly like drone in the like commercial space lah. But then for military side, how far away can you physically be away from the aircraft to operate this thing?
So our max range is 300 km. I guess that's quite far. It's like many times of the length of Singapore from west to east.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, 300 km.
Yes.
Wow.
It's far enough for us to do our missions.
Okay. Okay, looking at this is a very, very cool UAV, but what's the coolest feature that people might not know about this UAV?
I think the coolest features are endurance. So this aircraft can fly for up to 36 hours. So this means that we can change our crew multiple times even though the UAV is still flying in the air.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's one advantage of using UAV over manned system, right? Because you
Yes.
can change person to operate.
Correct.
Hey, I didn't think about this.
What's the Teletubby thing on top? Do you know what's the purpose of that thing?
我猜 antenna 上面的。
Yes.
真的啊
Yeah.
哦，
因为它可以从这么远操控哦，它一定需要 receive and send 那个 signal 的嘛。
Q 哎。
Yeah, it's really, really very cool. Actually, where's the propeller or anything like?
Rather at the back.
Oh, it's
On the blue covers.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you so much, Xia Ying. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Happy flying.
Yeah, your present 哎 ，remove before flight，我们可以放在哪里啊？放在身上，等你上飞机，它就这样钻你下去，然后才飞。Thank you, thank you。
大萝莉可以试驾吗？
不要干凶，我们有 Spider， 这个 actually 很特别的，因为我们每次想到空军作战能力哦，我们会想到空中作战能力嘛，but actually 它有一个防空的 element，and this is why they have this over here the Spider because it's a ground-based air defense。and 今天我们请到 Isman 来跟我们讲一下。So Isman, you're in charge of the vehicle or you're part of the crew or?
I'm part of the crew, then I'm part like managing, maintaining the equipment.
Okay, okay. Can I ask you so like for the Spider, how many people you have on top?
4.
If you want to describe your job to a 5-year-old, right?
5-year-old.
How will you describe like the purpose of this vehicle? 5-year-old 5岁而已啊。
Okay, 5岁 if there's a enemy aircraft and we want to destroy it, then that's our vehicle here for.
Okay, okay. 有够简单。I can imagine like 如果你驾那个战斗机 right, and then you can practice on, can shoot at some random land targets, but then there are no random air targets 嘛。Then 你讲 practice, how do you shoot the
in
missile? Yeah.
our training base, right, we have a simulation.
Okay, because you use the same system to aim anyway lah. Is that why you have the front like there's
Oh,
some?
that one is the where to track the target.
Okay.
So, example, once we track the target, the missile will aim to the target.
Okay, so that is the tracker lah per se lah. What is the coolest feature you find about the Spider? Because it seems to have like very advanced technology. It looks very advanced lah per se.
For example, you can see there's 2 different types of missiles.
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
Derby and a Python. We can fire all simultaneously.
What's the license needed to drive this thing?
License, I would say class 4.
哎呀，差一点。
Okay, do you all give any nicknames to your equipment or not? Like the missile got name or the vehicle?
Oh, the vehicle got name one. Example, if you go to the left side, there's a name on the vehicle.
Oh really?
Yeah.
林小明
Each vehicle got their own name.
So this vehicle called what?
Juggernaut
Oh,
Juggernaut。
Juggernaut. Okay, okay. Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Isman.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for sharing us with your Spider. Thank you. 感谢。
请选择你今天最喜欢的一个。
我啊，我很难选哎，我觉得是那个青龙哎，
这个呗。
我觉得很 Q 哎。
OK 咯，等就是它了咯。
That ends our visit here to Singapore Air Show 2026. 这么多年之后，我终于来了一次。It's quite cool to be able to see all the aircraft. On top of that, 我觉得可以进去那个 aircraft 这些是蛮有趣的。然后你可以听他们讲解这个 aircraft 的用途在哪里。
对
因为有时看，酷，你可以 second guess, but 他们讲的就 confirm 了嘛。And I think in 这个 volatile world, it feels quite safe 啦 to have like that much of equipment protecting us. The people are very interesting, 因为他们都是很 specialized in 他们的 role 的。It's not just like 我 specialize 个 helicopter， 是我 specialize 个 helicopter 的那个hoist It's that specific. I think they're really good at what they do lah. And I think it's really, really nice chatting with all of them 咯。我很久没有看到这么 man 的人。
而且那么多这么 man 的人是我们的 subscriber，都说他们一穿 uniform 那个谁就出来了。
真的，我也是要穿回我的红色 uniform 的。Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Hong is Born. Thank you RSAF for the invitation. Bye bye.